Look, another comrade.
Diagnostics suggest it is broken as well. Let us return it to the secret base. Everything should be okay now.
We found you. We found you.
At first, I thought I was lucky to be transported to a luxury liner. But I could not move, and the wind nearly blew me right off the deck. I was so busy hanging on for dear life that I could hardly enjoy the view. Thank you for your help. It is not much, but I have something to repay you with. Here you are.
Thanks. Every bit helps. City waterways.
Operation Search and Rescue is underway.
We'll find them.
That should be about half of the missing robots.
We are making excellent progress. Let us locate the remaining robots.
Emergency! Emergency!
What's going on now?
Enemies approaching the secret base.
They must have noticed that our comrades are gathering in the base.
We've been found.
We must do something, or the secret base will be destroyed, along with all of our comrades. Master Leo, we must respond.
You got it.
Let us make adequate preparations and return to the main hall.
ready to go.
All right, we're all set.
The others are safe inside the building, Master Leo.
Here they come.
Let's go say hello.
Whoa, it's a whole swarm.
Please stay alert.
Battle formation. Let's drive them back.
Deploying barrier.
How many are there? You're toast.
Electrical discharge!
Now you're safe.
Parameter boost. Engaging lightning attack.
There you go.
Abilities augmented.
Missed me.
Ow!
Strike.
Ow!
Some functions have been disabled.
How about this?
Electrical discharge.
Take this. Whoa there.
Miss.
Ha!
There you go.
Performance improved. Engaging lightning attack.
Strike.
Doesn't work.
Missed me. Great.
Come on, Magic!
Eat this.
Mission accomplished.
Still good to go?
We're good if you are.
An enemy is approaching from another direction.
Let's go.
Activating defense system. I can't predict its patterns. Electrical discharge.
Take this.
Now you're safe.
Sweet. Slam it.
Electrical discharge!
Now you're safe.
Take this.
Now you're safe.
Performance improved. Beam!
Yes!
Phew, we pulled it off.
Affirmative.
Heads up, here they come again.
Barrier!
Oh, too scary.
There!
Beam!
There you go.
Abilities augmented.
Yeah! Whoa! Eat this! You're done!
Now you're safe.
Abilities augmented. Beam!
You're toast!
Ineffective. Electrical discharge!
Time to end this!
Holy light!
Electrical discharge!
You're done!
Light!
Take this!
Mission accomplished.
I think that was the last of them.
No more enemy signals.
It appears that we have successfully defended the secret base.
Great Kings! Great Kings!
Our comrades!
We took them down. Everything's fine. Thank you, Great Kings. Our heroes.
Thank you. Thank you. Long live the great kings.
Thank you, Master Leo. It is thanks to you that we were able to save our comrades and the secret base.
Nah, come on. That was all you guys. All I did was help out a little.
You are too humble, Master Leo. This is...
Huh? Why? Hmm?
Huh? Oh.
Cool.
Is that a power-up? Bravo, great kings!
The divine artifact's resonating with you guys.
This does not compute. We are not human.
We're robots.
True, but the divine artifact doesn't seem to care. Maybe it's because of your hearts.
Hearts?
Because of our hearts? I do detect activity in the new circuitry you installed in me, Master Leo. But that is not all there is to it. I am detecting something far deeper.
Something warm.
Yes, it is as if there is something warm installed inside my body. It resonates as if closely attuned to this divine artifact. It is a similar sensation to that I felt when we rescued our comrades.
That's gotta be it then. That's your heart for sure.
Affirmative.
Heart! Heart, heart, heart!
Thank you, everyone. However, there are still many of our comrades stranded out there.
Save the party for when everyone's back. Comrades, still out there.
I'm worried.
We will find our remaining comrades. Please await our return.
Great kings!
Hustle!
I'll hold down the fort.
We'll find him in no time.
Huh? What's going on?
That is a large gathering of robots. Let us see what the fuss is about.
That was awesome!
Tell it again.
What is going on here?
She just told us a most interesting story.
What story?
After I collapsed, an old human man found me and spoke to me. He said he couldn't repair my damage, but he could alleviate my boredom.
A story for robots? This I gotta hear.
I'll gladly tell it to you.
Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, listen closely.
Our story takes place in the nation of Aurora, during the final days of a terrible world war. After what seemed like an age of research, artificial intelligence expert Dr. Mabuse was nearing the completion of a project tasked to him by the Auroran army, the creation of a fully automated battle robot. But one night, as his nation loomed on the precipice of defeat, Dr. Mabuse packed up his things and abandoned the laboratory in which he had worked for so long. You see, the kindly doctor never approved of his research being used for violence and feared that his creations might do untold harm in the hands of evil men. It was thus he decided to continue his work on the robot in a village far removed from the flames of conflict. This steel body of yours is too heavy and will only prove a burden. And that weapon hiding beneath your chest plate is useless, seeing as now you have no reason to fight. I shall remove your clockwork heart and brain and refit them in a body made of tin. It was in the year following the war's end that the doctor's project was finally complete, and thus was a miracle born. A boy forged from metal, but blessed with the uncanny ability to learn like a human. Dr. Mabuse named the boy Blicko. Your name is Blicko. From this day forth, I shall teach you many wonderful things, and in exchange, you shall keep me company. Keep company. And so, Blicko's education began. The doctor shared much of his knowledge with Blicko, to which the curious robot replied with ever more questions. Blicko read poetry, listened to music, and learned to appreciate the beauty in art, expanding his understanding of the world one step at a time. And the more he learned, the more fulfilling each day became. Blicko is a robot. Blicko is not human. Being human sounds exciting. Blicko wishes he were human. And as Blicko grew more intelligent, the closer he came to seeing his wish come true. My name is Blicko. I am not a toy. I am just as smart as any human. So it went on, and soon days turned to months. Come here, Blick. What is it, Doctor? There is something I need to tell you. Something to tell me? Listen carefully. You are not to speak with anyone but me. Why? Because if people were to see a talking tin boy, they would be frightened. Frightened? So you must never leave this house, and if someone calls, you must pretend to be a doll. A doll? Good boy. Dr. Mabuse suddenly clasped his hand to his chest. Is something wrong, Doctor? I have a very weak heart. A weak heart? Oh, don't you worry, Blick. I shan't be leaving you anytime soon. Not until I have learned just how intelligent you might become. Leaving me? What I mean is, Blick, if anything were to happen to me... Happen? Yes, Blick. If I were to... die. Die? All humans die. But death is not the end. Just as a caterpillar casts off her body to become a butterfly, we humans cast off our own, so that our souls might make the journey to the great beyond. I'm afraid when that day comes, though, we won't be able to see each other again. Not able to see? Oh, Blick, I don't expect you to understand. Dr. Mabuse, are you home? Without invitation, a young girl with bright round eyes and freckled cheeks bounded into the house. Dr. Mabuse is not here. Hey, the tin boy talked. No, I didn't. I didn't talk. But you're talking now. Oh. My name's Pupe. What's yours? I am Blicko. The seeds of friendship sown, Pupe began visiting the doctor's house more and more often. How old are you, Blick? 1. Only 1? Well, then that makes me your elder. My elder? Yes. You must always respect your elders and do whatever they say. Whatever they say? Yes. And I say it's time you had some proper clothes. Take this lovely ribbon. One day, while Blick was alone, he thought of Pupe, and his clockwork heart began to race. The more he thought of her, the faster the gear spun until it started to hurt. I love you, Pupe. As he said the words, his cheeks glowed orange. I love you too, Blick. As he imagined Pupe's reply, his whole body began to overheat. Blicko was in love. I love you, Pupe. Blicko finally had plucked up the courage to tell Pupe his true feelings. I love you too, Blick. Ah! What's wrong? Nothing. My systems are overloading with joy. I'm happy too, Blick. Now we can spend every day together. Every day? Every day, every day, every day. I don't think that's possible. Why? I have to work. Work? Yes. And when I'm working, I can't very well be here, can I? Don't you want to be with me? Of course I do. I love you, Blick. Then we should be together. I already told you that's impossible. Together, together, together. I'm sorry, Blick. I have to go. Together, together, together. I'll visit again soon, okay? Despite his advanced intelligence, Blicko was unable to think straight. The feelings in his heart would simply not go away. When the doctor returned, he could sense something was wrong. Whatever has happened, Blick?
Pupe has rejected me.
Rejected you? Ah, so my son is in love, is he?
I am not your son.
Don't say that, Blick.
Why? We are not alike.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I cannot still care for you.
You care about your research.
Blick, what a terrible thing to say. There must be a problem with your wiring.
And whose fault is that?
I'll have no more of this, Blick.
But it's true. While everyone else is having fun out there, I'm forced to stay in here. I learn about all sorts of wonderful things, but never am allowed to experience a single one. Why did you even bother giving me the mind of a human? All these feelings are making my head spin. I don't understand a thing. Why did you even make me?
Blick, you may have the body of a doll, but you are still my...
I am not a doll.
And with those words, Blicko bolted out into the night. There was a young man in the village who had heard the rumors of the talking tin boy. His name was Sly. He had a plan to make money by parading Blicko out before paying crowds. But first, he needed to gain the robot's trust. Hello, hello.
Huh?
The name's Sly. What do they call you?
Blicko.
Nice to meet you, Blicko. So, why are you sitting there looking blue?
I am sad. My heart is broken.
Let me guess. A girl? That's rough.
I also yelled at the doctor, and now am full of regret, full of pain.
I know how you feel, kid. I've done more than my share of things I've regretted.
Really?
Of course. But you can't let them get you down. You need to find a way to pick yourself up.
Pick myself up?
Yeah. Why, it just so happens that I was on my way to have some fun when I bumped into you. You could come along.
All right.
And so, at Sly's beckoning, Blicko ventured into the bustling city, where he was met by a cacophony of sights, sounds, and smiles. He watched the street performers. He went to the theater. He walked through the markets. He tried his luck at a casino. He had a few too many drinks. He had a few too many cigars.
This is fun.
I told you it would be.
I like things that are fun.
So, what do you want to do tomorrow?
Have more fun.
More fun it is, and I know just the place.
Hooray! Hooray!
Blicko found himself overwhelmed by all the new experiences. Who knew there was this much excitement to be had out in the world? After a few days, however, Blicko grew homesick.
Thank you for the fun, Sly. But I must go now.
Go? Where to?
Home.
You can't go back there.
I can't?
No. We're heading to a new town. Just the two of us.
But the doctor is waiting.
The doctor? He's not waiting for anyone.
He's not?
The old man sold you to me for a handful of coins.
But he would never sell me. Never. He loves me.
Loves you? But you're made of tin. Humans can't love something made of tin.
They can't?
Would he have gotten rid of you if he did? Just forget the old man. We can go someplace where we can have fun every day.
No, I don't want to. Dr. Mabuse would never just get rid of me. You are a liar.
Button it, doll. Now get over here.
No!
I'm not going to tell you again.
Stop it!
Blicko was only trying to free himself of Sly's grasp. But Blicko was originally designed for battle. His strength was far greater than that of any human. Hurled to the ground in a single swift motion, Sly whimpered once, and then lay very still. What was that? What happened? What on earth is going on here? A great crowd of people had gathered to see what all the commotion was about. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. That strange little doll knocked down that poor young man. He spun twice in the air before hitting the ground. Honest. Somebody call the constable. The crowd surrounded Blicko, inching closer and closer.
Get back!
It talked. The doll talked. Whoever heard of a talking doll?
Ah!
Blicko screamed as he pushed his way through the mob and ran off into the city. With nowhere to go, Blicko wandered the streets in a daze. After many hours, the little robot stopped to look into the setting sun, far off on the horizon.
Being human is hard. I scared away my best friend. I made the doctor sad. I hurt Sly. My heart aches so. Why did the doctor make me? Did he really try to sell me? If he wanted to sell me, why was he so kind to me? The more I learn, the less I understand. Why would anyone want to be human?
Blick! Blick! Where are you? Oh, won't you come home, Blick? While Blicko was away, Dr. Mabuse had gone out every night in search of his beloved creation. But this night was different. This night it rained, and the cold and wet was not good for the old man's health. Suddenly, a voice called out from the gloom. You are a very hard man to find, Dr. Mabuse. Now, give us what we came for. Dr. Mabuse's eyes widened in horror. Auroran soldiers. Without responding, he turned on his heels and ran as fast as his legs would carry him. But the doctor's ailing heart soon gave out, and he slumped to the ground, where the soldiers found him. A man your age should really be more careful. Now let us return to the laboratory. But as the soldiers tried to lift the doctor to his feet, a solitary figure emerged from the shadows. Let him go! It was Pupe. This is none of your business, child. Now step aside if you know what's good for you. Don't make me ask you again, or what? Or you'll regret it! Well, aren't you a feisty little thing? I said let the doctor go! That's enough. Out of the way. With a cruel kick of the soldier's boot, Pupe went flying into a nearby wall, hitting her head against the bricks. Now look what you made me... Wait. What are you? Let him go! Him go! Him go! Him go! Let go! Him! Pupe's chest swung open to reveal a machine gun, and it began to fire. That's right. Young Pupe was a robot, just like Blicko. Built by the doctor and brought to the village that fateful night he fled the army, oh so long ago. Blicko finally found his way home, but his head remained cluttered with unanswered questions. Why does my heart ache so? Why can I not think straight? Why did the doctor make me? Questions that only the doctor could answer. But where was he? Maybe the letter on the table could tell him. Dear Blicko, if you're reading this, it means you're finally home. I always knew you would come back. Thank you. You've made me so proud. I'm going out to look for you now, but decided to leave you this message in case anything happens to me while I'm away. My heart is growing weaker by the day, and I don't believe I have long left. That's why I must tell you this now, while I am still able. Blick, while you are still incomplete, every encounter brings you closer to becoming whole. Whether your heart is to be filled with love or hate will depend on those encounters, which is why it is important that you do not fall into the hands of the army. If they were to find you, I fear they would see you serve evil. This is why I must ask that you obey one last order. Blick, if I die, you are never to talk or move again. You and Pupe will both sit and live here in silence. Do you understand? Lastly, allow me to apologize for calling you a doll. It does not matter to me that your body is made of tin or that your brain was assembled in my laboratory. You are my one and only son, and I love you more than anything.
Doctor! Doctor! My heart! It aches! I must let you know, but I don't know how!
Blicko could not stop trembling. Bang! Crash! The front door flew open, letting in the worst of the storm. Blick! Pupe was carrying the doctor. Pupe! Doctor! Blick, the doctor needs help. Doctor! Are you all right? I am sorry. I am sorry. I was wrong. There will be time for apologies later. We must first do something about the doctor's heart. Doctor! Do not die. Please do not die. Do something.
something, Poopy.
Blick, are you programmed to perform field surgery?
Field surgery?
Take my heart.
Poopy!
And put it in place of the doctor's.
Poopy! What is wrong with you?
Neural circuitry damaged. I'm sorry I lied to you, Blick. I'm a robot too.
A robot?
I was built to protect the doctor.
But you can't be.
We must hurry. Take my heart.
But I can't. I don't know how. Can you, Poopy?
It is in my programming. Yes.
Then give the doctor my heart.
But you'll...
If it means saving the doctor, I don't care.
Blick.
I can still be his doll. That's enough. Poopy, hurry! Hurry!
The doctor finally opened his eyes. How long had it been since that fateful night? Both Poopy and Blicko sat in the corner of the room, silent and unmoving. Blicko's chest panel open, Poopy's wires dangling from her head. It did not take the doctor long to realize what had happened. You gave your lives to save me. When did your hearts become so pure? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. How you have grown. What I wouldn't give to have you know how important the two of you are to me. I love you, and not being able to tell you pains me so. Several months have passed, and the doctor has fully recovered. But is he still researching artificial intelligence? Dr. Mabuse, your students are here. Who's this answering the front door? Why, if it isn't Sly. And now he's working for the doctor, helping to keep the laboratory clean and tidy in return for an honest wage. It looks like the little scamp had a change of heart himself. Hello, Doctor. What will you be teaching us today? Having retired from research, the doctor now spends his days passing his knowledge on to a new generation of scientists. Where were we again?
The physiology of autonomic function.
Page 28, Doctor. Ah, yes. Now, where did I put that book? And what do we have here? A tin boy and a raggedy puppet, sitting together on the bookshelf. Doctor, shall I put on some tea? Sly gives a wink to the two dolls as he scurries off into the kitchen. Observing this, one of the students peers curiously over at the pair, who for an instant seemed to be facing each other before hurriedly turning back. Were the dolls kissing? Impossible!
My name is Blicko. And I am not a doll. For I have a human heart.
Joy, anger, sorrow. Perhaps it is simply having someone to share those feelings with that brings us true happiness.
thrills, chills.
Yeah, that was a solid story.
Indeed. My circuits feel warm and fuzzy somehow.
It makes me want to try writing a story of my own sometime.
Ooh, good luck. Are you done yet?
I believe it takes a bit more time than that to write a story, Clicker.
Look, another comrade.
Diagnostics suggest it is broken as well. Let us return it to the secret base. Everything should be okay now.
We found you. We found you.
Thank you. I was nearly washed away by the ocean. I shudder to think what would have happened had you not shown up. Please, take this. I hope it helps you save our other friends.
Thanks. That's a huge help.
What do you want to search for?
Can you find stuff other than our friends?
Oh, great kings! I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. During your absence, I took the liberty of upgrading the communicator.
What manner of upgrade?
It can now approximate the location of locked treasure chests. It analyzes any keys you have and compares them to its chaos database. This allows it to locate chests that your keys can unlock.
Let me get this straight. If we've got a key, this thing is our ticket to finding treasure?
That is correct. In fact, you don't even need to have a particular key on hand. As long as you've held a type of key before, it can find locks to fit it.
That sounds convenient. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hey, Pops. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Oh, ho, ho. I'm right as rain now is. Isn't that so, everyone?
Are you sure?
Why? I don't feel a day over 54.
All right, I get it. I'm just glad you're feeling better. All right, take a look at this, Pops. I was so busy thinking about that golem that I forgot to tell you. So, this blueprint's an as original, right? But I found it at the Guild Factory. And that's not all. It was with this document that says how to copy it.
Gracious, Ez. This proves it. This proves they were plagiarizing all you kids' hard work.
Right? And look, it even says to use shoddy materials to save a few G. Built like this, it wouldn't last a week without snapping in half.
And that means they sell even more of them.
Whoa, that's unfair. Grown-ups are the worst.
Yeah, and don't you forget it.
Hey, Ez, get out here.
What's going on? Guildies, what are you doing here?
Hey, boss, Ez has the documents. He's had them all along.
Hey, Ez. You put me in a tight spot, see? Trashing our factory I can forgive. But stealing our blueprints? For shame, Ez. For shame.
That's my line. This is my design and you all know it.
And therein lies our problem, Ez. See, if the Regent finds out about this little misunderstanding, it could be bad times for the Guild.
But we've got just the solution. We'll have you all disappear with the help of the latest quality Guild innovation. This here device amplifies brainwaves, specifically the ones for anger and sorrow.
Ha! Is it broken or is it supposed to do nothing? I don't feel a thing.
Oh, you'll see. Look here, Ez. Even you know how the Mecteria and monsters are extra crazy lately. Turns out, they're attracted to certain flavors of brainwaves, see?
Wait a sec, even this is a ripoff. I designed that same brainwave transmitter to help cure headaches.
No, you didn't. This is a completely different device. With different, waves.
Let me guess. You ripped it off, but didn't know how to set it correctly. So it ended up transmitting negative waves and summoning monsters instead.
Hear that, Ez? Something's on its way.
I'll protect the workshop. I swear. That's not normal. Watch out, it's hot! Ah. Gah! It exploded! Talk about a hair trigger! Round 'em up!
There you go.
Sweet! Here it goes!
Come on, Magic!
Missed me there. That's cheating. You can't just restock like that. How are we supposed to fight this thing?
I can do this. Ow!
Here, use this. You're wide open. This goes here, there. Feel the flame. Was that it?
The device is fried!
Ah, squeakers. We're all out of options. Okay, fine. Listen up, boys. I know when I'm beat, see?
Boss, no. They'll shutter the guild. I've got a family to provide for. We just had a baby.
What do you want me to do? He's got all the documents. If he takes them to the royal police, there's no way we'll walk. Better to just shut down, turn ourselves in, and save ourselves all the trouble.
But, boss... You're right. We really don't have any other choice.
Sure you do.
Huh?
I mean, I did destroy your factory and all. Maybe letting you off the hook is fair.
Yeah, it is.
But the shoddy workmanship, that's gotta stop. That doesn't help anyone but your bottom line. Still, I can see the benefit in a bit of mass production. Tell you what, you guildies work here, with us, until your factory's running again.
Work here?
If we put our heads together, I bet we can figure out a way to make high-quality goods at high volume. How's that for an idea?
Keep talking. I'm listening.
It came to me when I read over your instructions for copying my design. There's gotta be a way to do that, but in a less skeezy way.
You know, I always wanted to try something like that. The technology just hadn't caught up yet. You really mean it is? You'll really look the other way?
Why not? It's a win-win, right?
Very astute, Ez, my boy.
Hooray for Ez!
Yeah, hooray for Ez! Always knew there was a reason I liked you, kid.
That was a really good call, Ez. I didn't think you had it in you.
Oh, don't flatter me, bro. I just figured with our skills and their resources, we can't lose, right? Besides, at the end of the day, Viper's my home. It's got all the kids at the workshop, and Pops, of course. A colorful cast of townsfolk, Even the royalty's not that bad. I mean, they've got Cheryl, right? I love them. All of them. Seeing everyone live out their lives every day, doing the best they can, it gets me all fired up too. Vibra's like my charging station. Whenever I'm here, I'm powered up. And with everyone in Vibra all working together, I mean, what's Jascot? A bunch of mecteria?
You said it.
Oh, what now? Whoa, it's all tingly.
All those feelings for Vibra. The divine artifact must have gotten attuned to them.
That's so. The artifact knows a genius when it sees one.
Look, another comrade.
There seems to be another over there. Let us take our comrades back to the base. Everything should be okay now.
We found you. We found you.
My time in the forest was very informative indeed. I learned that I do not enjoy being poked and plucked by wild animals. I am glad I did not end up gathering any data on robot-eating monsters. Take this with my thanks. I hope you can use it.
Thank you. I am sure that we will put it to good use.
City waterways.
Operation Search and Rescue is underway.
We'll find him.
It took ages, but I found that fortune teller and had her tell my fortune. She said that something good would happen if I came here and danced. She had this crystal ball that projected all these visions and everything. Pretty impressive stuff, right? You should go find her too. She's probably got something in that crystal ball of hers you should see.
Another one of our robotic comrades.
Back to the base with it.
Everything should be okay now.
We found you. We found you.
Thank you for saving me from the canal, and not a moment too soon. Swimming is beyond the range of my operational parameters. After I got stranded, I found this. It is yours if you want it.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Oh, great kings, have you heard? There are rumors about the depths of the Thaumatech factory.
Rumors? What sort of rumors?
I heard them when I was working in the Thaumatech factory. There is supposedly an extraordinary treasure hidden deep within.
Treasure, huh? I'm definitely interested. So, how can we get into the depths of the factory?
The best way in is through the rooftop. The rooftop entrance is locked, but you can unlock it with the right code.
A code? You know it?
Yes, the code is Omega.
Omega? Kind of a weird password.
I do not know the details, but it is apparently the name of the treasure hidden within.
A treasure called Omega, huh? Sure, that sounds like it's worth checking out.
Thank you for the information.
Be careful at the factory.
A mech-infested city.
Where could that be?
Where?
Another one of our robotic comrades.
Looks like there's one over there, too. Okay, let's take our friends back to the base.
Everything should be okay now.
We found you. We found you.
I had heard of Mecteria before, but I had no idea it was so revolting. In fact, I think the mere sight of it drained my batteries. Thank you for getting me out of there. Take this and please find all of our friends.
Leave it to us.
Somewhere covered in Mecteria.
Where could that be?
Where?
What's going on?
I'll be scuttled. All the gauges have stopped.
The warp device won't work either. Do you hear that? That's weird. Why isn't anyone moving?
Looks like we're the only ones who can move. It's like time stopped. Great. We're in the Triangle of Calamity. Do you hear that? Sounds like someone's voice.
What is this?
I'm hearing a voice in my head.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Life. Feeling. Yearning. Death. Confluence. Birth. Everything. Tears. Wrath. Resentment. Love. Unending. Unrising. Immaterial.
I don't recognize it. Zinniker?
It's Yim. There's gotta be more. Let's check out other areas. We may be able to escape. I hear all these voices, and they're all Yim.
Yim, your sister?
Aye.
Acts of chaos never ceasing. Rites of order unfettered. All ever shrouded. Life's eternal pageant plays out upon the stage of truth.
Yim.
Did time stop because of her?
What is it now? Holy light! Freeze kill you.
Just getting started.
I want to fight too! Come on, magic! Freeze kill you!
You're toast. You're done.
Hardly a challenge.
Yim, are you trying to make me remember?
Zineker?
Yim keeps saying to remember our world.
It was raining. Jas disliked making it rain upon their new realm, but Yim wanted something to remind her of home. As Vam stepped outside of their palace, he thought back to a day when they'd argued about the rain. Like Yim, Vam was fond of rain. Tiny droplets of water settled on the smooth white walls of the palace as mist slowly spread across the distant horizon. The four of them knew precisely when the rainfall would begin and end. Manipulating the climate of this planet was trivial for them. The world where the two pairs of siblings, Jas and Vam, Taros and Yim, were born was no more. Their old home had been one of beauty, where they lived free from want. That is, until it was destroyed in the heat of conflict. Many who had dwelled there sought refuge beyond their dimension, but only these four found the realm illuminated by the light of God. The discovery of the light made their long and dangerous journey worthwhile. Their joy was unforgettable. The light they discovered was a body of immense energy that held the world together. It was Jas who dubbed it the Light of God. The Light of God shone grand and beautiful, like something out of a dream, vivid yet ineffable. All things imaginable came forth from the Light of God. The four refugees built themselves a palace around the Light of God. They purified their surroundings and filled the world with lush fauna. Through the power of the light, they could bend even the climate to their will. Thus, they built their new home, making it even more beautiful and vibrant than the one they'd lost. As the Light of God reconstructed their home, Jas and Vam were exhilarated.
Surely there's no need to copy our previous home exactly.
Vam paused from construction as he heard a soft voice.
Yim.
Vam laughed, perplexed by her change of heart.
You were the one who wanted to make it rain, just like home.
Vam fell silent before he could finish. He was glad enough to hear Yim's voice.
Don't you think it's odd? This place is not our old home. Why shouldn't we make a fresh start?
If you have concerns, tell Jas. Surely he'll listen to anything you ask.
Oh, why must I seek Jas's approval?
Vam had no response, save for a shrug and a sympathetic expression. Yim smiled at his awkward face.
No, never mind. We decided together. Jas found the light. Far be it from me to cause any more conflict.
Yim stood beside Vam and waved her hand across the sky. A magic shield spread out from Yim's hand in an arc, warding off the falling raindrops. Yim's shield magic slowly expanded to cover the two of them. Yim was well trained in such magic as a guardian warrior. She had used her barrier to protect her allies and old home from invasion. The Light of God gave the four inexhaustible energy that made anything possible. Theirs were the comforting winds and the rains that watered the world. Flames burned at their behest, and the land grew rich. A peaceful eternity was theirs to enjoy. But their new home differed from the old in one crucial way. The four of them were its only inhabitants. The Light of God also helped them see the true nature of their universe. They learned that there existed many realms, each layered on top of one another. Living in close proximity to the light, the four refugees studied each realm as if looking into a miniature garden.
How beautiful.
Yim pointed at the stars visible beyond the clouds. But peering out at their new world through Yim's sparkling magic shield, Vam thought it looked more beautiful than any distant star. Now, compared to the eternal cycle of birth and death among the stars, the conflict that had cost them their old world felt small and pathetic. At times, they felt it as stars born of the light were destroyed. They could hear the souls in perishing realms crying out. Stars are born, and they eventually die.
The four of us all took new bodies and lived together in a new world.
A new world?
A great reckoning ripped our old world apart. Only 4 of us escaped. We made it to that new world, ruled over by the light of God.
What's the light of God?
An energy source. Beautiful and immense. Here's another one. More memories of my old world, each more vivid than the last.
Ours is a higher form of existence. Thus, it is our duty to guide all creation.
Jess, no! That's not for you to decide.
Yim shouted, storming into the laboratory.
Vam, please, stop him!
Jas had prepared to merge himself with the light in an attempt to become a true god himself. Now his plan was underway. An enormous system of tubes connected Jas to the light of God. Yim could only watch as a glimmering radiance she'd never seen before coursed through these tubes, flowing into him. But Jas's body was clearly too fragile to contain the light. He was visibly eroding from the inside. He glared at the light of God in contempt.
So, you would reject me?
Jas growled at the light of God. He pushed harder to merge himself with it, even as his body began to disintegrate.
Accept me! You need a controller. You need a guiding hand!
The light of God burned hotter and hotter until suddenly it released a wave of heat with a thunderous roar.
Jas, you're too proud.
Jas, engulfed by the light, was struck speechless by Yim's sudden words.
We're weak, Jas. We're immature and unfit to meddle with other worlds. If it weren't for the light, we wouldn't even be alive. That's how weak we are. Surely you understand that.
That is precisely why we need this power.
Suddenly, everything vanished into blackness. Only Jas's eyes shimmered in the dark. They burned with the unmistakable light of God.
Vam, stop him!
Yim pleaded over and over into the darkness, but Vam could only reply in a frail voice.
It is too late.
Jas cried out as the light of God unleashed another powerful burst of energy.
Yes, I can feel you becoming part of me.
A great fire began to burn inside his ruined body. He looked up towards the heavens and broke into hideous laughter. The light of God poured out from Jas in torrents, immolating everything around him. As Vam and Taros stood by in shock, Yim reached her hand into the flames, grasping for Jas.
Yim, no! Stay back!
Taros and Vam's cries of warning went unheeded. Yim moved towards Jas and the light of God. Unleashing all of the power her body could muster, Yim slowly moved forward, protected by her shield magic. She made her way through the flames and stopped below the light. She spread her arms to push her shield magic farther. Yim's shield cracked and grew thin as she stretched it wider, until finally it was large enough to engulf the light of God. She held the light above her in a contained oval, rounded like a galaxy. All its light and heat were trapped in a razor-thin membrane of magic. Yim alone stood against the light of God. Her shield magic creaked and convulsed, wrapped around the bursting energy of the light as if to soothe it. Neither Taros nor Vam dared to approach. The tubes connecting Jas to the light of God burned away at last. His limp body fell to the ground. At that exact moment, Yim's arms, which had held the light of God at bay, fell lifelessly to her sides.
No!
Stirred out of shock, Vam ran towards Yim. Yim mustered all the energy she had left and shoved the fallen Jas outside of her shield. She remained inside with the light of God. She gently took it into her arms and held it to her chest.
Yim, no!
Taros cried out to his sister. In an instant, Yim's shield shattered, and the light of God burst forth once more. Yim's body vanished as if she'd melted into the light. She was gone. In response to this final flash, a rumble sounded deep within the planet. A powerful blast of heat swept across the land. The light of God, finally unleashed, burned the new home the four had built to cinders in an instant. Then the light faded away into nothing.
Jas wanted nothing more than to become one with the light.
So he could become more like a god himself?
Right. But he failed. And his failure cost Yim her life. Sorry, Leo. I don't mean to dredge up any painful memories of your own loss.
It's fine. Don't worry about me. This is your story.
Aye. And Yim's. Why? Yim, why do I have to remember? What are you trying to tell me by making me relive your death?
Here we go again. Burn!
Back to the darkness with you!